I emailed my ideas about the cadences, and I drew up a couple of little scenarios here, and I had a couple of points to make. Not so much, not so much on these two examples, but on this example right here will be the bulk of what I'm trying to say. Uh, so I was noticing you'll make a call. You'll say, let's say you're coming out of a corner here. You say 250 with a right 5 long behind it, and then you'll stop the cadence there, or you'll end it with a right 5 long. And when he's headed up this way right here, he'll be unsure about how to get into this corner and how much he can come out of this corner with, because he doesn't know how much is or what is behind it, especially if it's just a straight. So you'll be so what I was trying to say is that the cadence should always end with what is behind the corner. So your cadence would be the corner and then the 250, and then while you're on the 250 you call right 5 long 70, or right 5 long 120, always saying what's behind it, because the right 5 long 70 is going to come into the corner, hit the apex in a different spot than if it's a right 5 long 120. And then while you're on these straights here, you call the next corner and also the straight behind it. You got you got so your example is right 5 long 70, or right 5 long 120. I hope that makes sense. And then in a corner like this, or in a situation like this, it'll be you call like the right 4, but while you're traveling up in this right 4, you'll call your left 3 and your right 5 70 behind it. And I wouldn't just from a standpoint of being able to pay attention to road signs and whatnot. Uh, I would say no more than 1, 2, 3, 4 calls. Say right 4, left 3, right 5 70, uh, because you'll have things in here also like don't cut, or you'll have slippy on the left 3, or you'll have this right 4 is an overcrest. You'll have other calls to make in addition to what the corners are. So I wouldn't go 1, 2 ahead in a combo, and I would leave that space in the cadence, a consistent space in the cadence, whether it be 2 calls or 3 calls or 4 calls. Always leave the same amount of information in your cadence. Right 4, left 3, right 5 70. That's 4 calls, or 70 crest. Since these are longer distance here, you might want to wait a little longer to get through the 70 and that crest with the 100 behind it. But always be always have the same uniform type of calls and the same amount of information in each call. And uh, what I was trying to get to is basically, after any type of an obstacle, whether it's a crest or a corner or a drop or whatnot, always give the distance behind the obstacle, so that he knows how long he has to recover from the obstacle, how much speed he can carry over the obstacle, and how much time he has to prepare and take the call for the next corner. So the cadence should always be right 5 long 70, or right 5 long 120, or crest 100, crest 150, flat crest, and then never end it on the end of a corner, because then you'll be blind to 2 things: how you're going to come into the corner, where you're going to hit the apex in the corner, three things. How you're going to come into the corner, where you're going to hit the apex in the corner, and how you're going to recover from the corner and gain speed at the same time. So always end the cadence with a place that you're going to be able to recover from what you've called and set up for what is coming up next.